In this video, I'm grabbing 6 LEGO Star Wars Astromech droids, and I'm giving them the ultimate upgrade. Starting off with Chopper, we're going to begin by removing his head, and then adding this half circle tile, followed by these specialized clip pieces so that we can attach his back arms. You can even pop a flamethrower here on top of this clip. And then on his legs we can chop on these specialized snot bricks and throw on some saws. The next droid we're going to upgrade is R4G0. With this mechanical looking torso here, you can see it's made up of droid arms and other little claws and a droid torso. You just pop his head on top right there. And then you can just clip his legs underneath. His legs are pretty bare bones as well. You can see I've got a torso clip there and it's compiled with a bunch of other clip pieces. You can also attach some blasters behind his legs. His arms are also primarily made up of clip pieces as well. And yeah, I think the aesthetic works for him. Moving on to R2-D2, I'm starting with the torso and I'm just going to flesh it out a bit just to kind of round it off and add some clips so that we can connect to other modules of his body. I've got the hip section built and I've got some detail on the back. I've used a robotic spider to kind of add some mechanical detail. I'm going to add a plate on the back to kind of smooth it out and maintain that nice polished aesthetic. For the shoulders I've used donut studs and I've attached them to the arms so that they can move back and forth. I've also used a hinge plate so that there's movement at the elbow so you can move it up and down. And for the hands, just simple clip pieces so you can pick up some weapons. Here's a simple blaster I built, not too shabby. Now, even though I designed this mech body with R2-D2 in mind, you can swap the heads around and have a bit of fun with different characters.
Hello there.
Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying this content, and leave a comment below. Now to upgrade this fella. We'll take off his head. We'll start with the torso. We'll mount his head here. Add some pieces here. Use this clip to attach his shoulders later on. Look at this bar. You slide it in the back. Look at these blasters, pop them here. Pop the other one back here. We'll attach his shoulders on. He's got some movement at the elbow now. Complete his shoulder by adding some details. There we go. Give him his other arm. Now for his legs. And his foot here. There you go. Bit of a chunky aesthetic. Well, you can just clip that here. I'll grab his other leg and you can just clip that there. So he's got some forward and backward movement in the legs. His shoulders can kind of swing back. He's pretty stable. I'll give him that. Pretty happy with how that turned out. And then with this back panel here, just to round off the aesthetic. There we go. The final touch. Now for this upgrade, we're just going to do some minor modifications. And we're going to grab these quarter round tiles and just pop them on top. And then we're going to grab these pieces here, and this is just one of these specialized bricks with this stud that's got a hole through it, and we'll attach that here. And then we'll pop this little arm piece on to give this fella some arms. I'll grab the other part, and then boom. Pretty simple. Now he's got arms. Now he can run about and throw his hands back and scream. We'll also chuck in a third wheel, and this is achieved by using just this little piece here. And again, a stud with a hole in it. Pop that in. Boom, there you go. For this next upgrade, we're going to ditch these legs. And we're going to give him some much larger arms. These are built using the Centurion helmet for the shoulder pads, and then we've got these drill pieces with these Technic pieces that help with elbow movement. So I'll chuck this in here. Grab this, and now he's got some arms. These are looking pretty spick. Now for the lower half, I'm going to do something a bit goofy. I've decided that with this fellow, I want to give him kind of like 4 legs. So I'm going to grab these little clip pieces, and I've got these pieces from the new stud shooters. I've taken it out from here, and I've gotten 4 of them. Boom. Now for the bonus upgrade, we're actually going to grab this fella. We're going to steal his head and give him an even bigger upgrade. I feel like he deserves it. Starting off with the torso, we're going to grab this specialized snot piece, kind of like the camera piece, and chuck some plates and one of these wedge grill pieces on top. We then want to build the hips, so we're going to chuck in this little module with these donut studs. I'll add some plates here. And then we'll add this module here. This section comes next, and we just pop this on the back. This will support the shoulders and the arms. For the lower arm, I'll attach these 3 pieces together. So we've got the hand here. And then I'll grab this claw piece with these 3 donut studs. Chuck that there. I'll grab this lantern piece, and we'll just pop it over here. Gives it kind of a nice bony aesthetic. I'll grab this specialized snot gun piece with this little clip, attach that to the lantern. And then I'll add some tiles on. And these are the arms. Next, we need to do the legs. So starting with the upper section, we've got one of these snot pieces with an inverse slope attached to a hinge plate and one of these black ingot pieces. We then want to grab a clip here. That's attached to another one of these multi-snot pieces with a specialized tile. And then we will attach these 3 donut studs like we did on the arm and place a lantern piece over it to kind of continue that aesthetic. And then we've got the foot, and the foot's pretty basic. Attach that, and there you go. And to assemble the whole thing, you just grab the torso, you pop the legs on down here, and then you grab the arms and pop them into the sockets of the shoulders. There's lots of articulation, so he's pretty poseable. Turn his elbows the right way. And now for the final touch, boom. Pop that on top. A very poseable fella. That's what it's like with the original. I also decided to throw together this heavy-duty electrostaff, which uses these trans-blue chima crystals to imitate pulsing electrical tips. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.